the lighting guy. And you really have nowhere to go when you're stuck on a set and a lighting guy. So he was hitting on me all day. And so he finally asked me out. He found out I have this classic car, 1956 Buick Special. So he's like, oh yeah, we should go out and go on a date and everything. So I take the car out to his place and it starts smoking, like as soon as I get there. So then I'm like, whatever. I park the car, I get out of the car, I have these like platform shoes on. He comes walking out, he's got flowers, and I'm like, oh hey. I go to hug him, and my shoe breaks, like the bottom of the sole. So I just like go flying. He catches me, which is like, oh, that's really romantic. And then so we like go in the car. Oh, he gaffer taped my shoe. So nice, handy. So then we took the car, we're going to Burbank, and the car is just smoking like crazy. So I pull into the Burbank parking garage, I call my friend, I get her car, we go on this date, which was awful. We had nothing in common, it was terrible. So then anyway, later, I'm gonna change out my car. My friend Sergio, his dad's a mechanic, so he's gonna fix my car. He drives his brand new bug over to come follow me in the Buick. He turns back to make sure I'm okay because he hears the car go, like this horrible sound. The brake fluid is like spraying everywhere. So he turns to look, his foot flies off of the clutch pedal. He goes crashing his new bug into the pole in the parking lot. So we had 2 totaled cars. So we're like taking these cars over to this lot. Anyway, we end up going get a milkshake. We're sitting out there. He's like, "This is the worst fucking day ever. I just got this car and it's totaled. And then like my car's totaled. I got gaffer tape on my shoe." And we had a bum come up to us and he's like, "I'm gonna sing a song for you." So we're like, "Okay, can we request a song?" He goes, "No. I just want to sing my own song." Okay, go for it. This bum sang a song titled "There's No Such Thing as a Bad Day."
I am very glad that you came with me on our date.
Yeah.
You like milkshakes?
So I love milkshakes.
Straw.
Oh, thanks.
Now, I hope you noticed, Jeanette, that we're obviously in a 50s diner and we're sharing 2 straws. You know I like everything 50s.
Right.
We talked about that.
We've talked about this Chevy step-side truck that I have.
Yeah.
I'm 64.
So you're a 60s chick.
I do have a 64 step-side Chevy. Is that a problem?
Hold on, let me just, I gotta comb my hair. I don't even notice it anymore.
Hey, can I get you guys anything else, or is it just the milkshakes?
I'll have a vanilla Coke.
Yeah, I was thinking about a bourbon and Coke. Oh my God, I just got the coolest thing ever. This guy just sold me a 1985 Pinto for like $10,000. I think I got a slight deal.
That's
Yeah.
$10K for an
Yeah.
that's a death trap, right? I mean, that's you might die with the $10,000 that you spent. I hope you realize it's dangerous purchasing.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
But I love it. It's like when I think it's pretty rad. I mean, well, that's why I brought it to you because you're my bigger brother. You're a mechanic, and so I want your opinion.
True.
But I love this car.
Well, as a mechanic and your older brother, I'd have to say that that's a dangerous purchase that you made. I'm also concerned because I noticed there was a gun in your room the other day. I know you like hunting, but it seems like, is everything okay? Pinto, the gun.
I don't really see what one has to do with the other, but
Exactly.
but yeah, I mean, gotta protect it. I'm a single female in the city.
Yeah, you are
And whenever I'm like riding in my Pinto,
She's got a bullet, whatever this thing is with a bullet.
Yeah.
I just thought that if I'm gonna go down to Melrose, I should be protected.
I see that you want to be protected, and that's good. But let's take that a little further. So you've got the gun, you've got the car.
Yeah.
You've got this leather jacket.
Yeah, no one's gonna mess with me.
Yeah, but you
And I can
used
protect you. Yeah,
Yes, you used to wear dresses.
She's got a little knife in the sock right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been watching Raiders of the Lost Ark nonstop. Love it.
Yeah. I see that you've
And spaghetti westerns too.
you've become quite the adventurer. I mean, you used to, we used to watch Saved by the Bell together, and you were a really sweet girl when we were growing up. I was not sure what, I mean, all of a sudden, you used to wear, kind of like the
Well, I was always more attracted
pants
to the guy who was like really muscly, Not that I was attracted to him, but I more like wanted to be him.
That's kind of what I'm concerned about. I spoke with Mom, and
Mom, why?
we think that you're upset about, what happened with your the dog.
There you
that
go. You
wanted
ready
to
for
buy.
this Melrose or what? Right? Let's go. I got my Mitsubishi. You got your Pinto.
See, she likes it.
Rolling.
Yeah,
She likes
good to see
it.
you, Stacy.
Okay, so that last scene made me think of my older brother, who is, let's see, I'm pretty young. He's 19 years older than I am, and so I guess just like my whole life, he's kind of had like this "I'm much wiser than you" kind of attitude, and which is weird because he used to live with us. Awkward because he was in his 30s. But he would always he seemed like he was just so I love my brother so much, but he was always so douchey and we would drive around and he would look off in Hollywood in a view and he'd be like, God, the settlers. Think about the settlers who used to walk over here. I'm just like, what? Let's just go to In-N-Out, Steve. Why are you bringing me? And he used to he got a bunch of tools. He had my mom rent a ton of tools from Lowe's and stuff, and he was building bed frames for everybody because I guess he was on the carpenter kick. And so he'd be out every day sawing in the sweating heat. Our neighbors would complain about the chainsaws and all this shit. And it took him 3 months to actually finish one of these frames. And I was just like, oh my God, I am so much younger than you, but so much better.
Oh, John, I'm so glad you're back from school. So I just got this book. It's
Are we crouching?
Yeah. Well, I'm studying. I don't know what the fuck you're doing,
I
but.
like
So, on chapter 1 is How to Be Jesus for Dummies. It's a lot involved, actually. I need to get sandals first, it looks like.
Well, as a carpenter, Jesus built desks and wooden things. Should we build a desk?
Desks?
You can study up, not on the floor.
No, I didn't see anything in here about desks. What did they use desks for?
For studying.
What were they studying?
The Bible.
This beard thing is never going to happen for me.
Well, for you,
You can't be Jesus. This is my book.
can I be married? Well, now, Jesus for Dummies. Who wrote it?
Bill Nye. Science guy, I trust everything he says.
Well, that's an interesting thing because you got the science guy doing a religious book.
You have to get immaculately conceived.
I do.
I have a better chance of growing a beard.
It says John has to get immaculately conceived.
Let's just get to the end of
Kids,
it.
time for bedtime. You
I'm
guys
trying
have
to
been in
be
there way too
Jesus.
long.
You're so insensitive.
We don't have that. Obviously, we have no furniture in this room. How are we going to go to
John,
sleep?
it's time for me to go home now. I've
Oh,
got
careful,
some
she might
money.
start throwing stones.
Honey, do you like my Satan costume?
Oh my
What is
goodness,
wrong
what's
with this?
going on?
I got a
here?
book. It's called How to Be Satan for Dummies.
Yeah.
Way to go.